I am so swamped. I'm juggling way too many things. I don't even think I can add that to my list. How am I going to get everything done in time? Do you feel like you have too many tasks to complete and not enough time? Today I'm talking about how to manage your time more effectively. I have this problem of juggling a whole bunch of things all at once, and sometimes, or more often than not, I become very, 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 very overwhelmed. And I thought it would be nice to share this with you because I know so many people that really do struggle to meet their deadlines, really do struggle to manage their time because they feel like there's a whole lot of things going on and there's not enough time in a day to complete those tasks. So if you want to know how to manage your time better, then do keep on watching. Front Row with Roanna Moodley. Thank you so much for choosing to watch this video on a Monday afternoon. Every Monday I post videos on wisdom and life skills and life hacks and whatever it is that deals with enhancing yourself. So we do that every 6 p.m. on a Monday, and on Thursday it's a little bit more laid back, it's chilled, it's all about beauty and things. So if you want to be a part of the royal family, then click that subscribe button, turn on the notification, and so you know when the videos are coming on live. And in today's video, we are talking about how we can manage our time. I have always had a problem with managing my time only because I feel like I take on too many projects. And because of that, it can be very, very overwhelming when you've got a ton of things and all of them seem important and all of them have a due date of tomorrow. So I thought I'll put together a list just to help you because it's the same list that helps me to get my act together and to manage my time better. The first thing you want to do when you wake up in the morning is to clear your mind and know that you are going to focus on the tasks that you have planned out for the day. The best thing to do in the morning for me is to tell myself that it is going to be a great day, I'm going to be productive, I am going to meet my goals. And if you pour yourself positive words, you will reach the goals that you have for that particular day. Remember, all the small goals lead to reaching that big ultimate goal. The second thing I do religiously is I use my notepad on my phone and I set tasks for myself. So I do personal to-do lists and I do work to-do lists, and I separate them. They should not be intertwined. And then I write everything that I need to do for that day and everything I need to get done in the first half of the day and everything I need to get done in the second half of the day. This is a game changer. And as I go along my list, I literally just go done, 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 and it grays out and it helps me. And then the list stays there. So if you need to do the same thing tomorrow, you can just ungray it and you know you're going to do that for the next day. So it works fantastically for me. The third thing I do is after writing down everything that you want to do in the day, then you want to prioritize it in order of focus or in order of importance. So for example, if you needed to buy bread today, obviously it wouldn't be the first thing that you need to get done. Getting your email sorted out would be the first thing that you need to get done, and buying bread would possibly go at the bottom of your list just before you come home from work. So prioritizing in terms of how soon it is due or what the focal point is or area of demand is, take your list and juggle it and make it in order of appearance and how you want it to get it done. Step number 4 is possibly the hardest thing for everyone, especially someone as chatty as I am. It is to minimize your distractions or minimize your interruptions. The more interrupted you are, the more distracted you are, the less likely you are of completing that list in the allocated time. So if you've allocated an hour to deal with a certain project, then make sure that hour is solely dedicated to that project and you're not answering phone calls, you're not looking at your phone, you're not talking to someone on the way at the office. office, or whatever the case might be. My major problem with that is that I find that people would walk past my office and stop and have a chat, and then I get distracted, or someone in the office would call me and ask for my opinion, and then I'd get distracted, or my phone would ring. Whatever the case is, I try and say, look, I'm working on a project now, give me an hour and I'll attend to whatever you need in about an hour. So maybe just communicate to the teams in question so that they know you're working on something very, very serious, so you can dedicate an hour to that project and make sure that you get it done within the allocated time. Step number 5 is stop procrastinating. We have the ability to let something go on and on and on forever. It's in our nature, and some people are more procrastinators than others, while others are less procrastinators. But either which way, when you procrastinate a task, especially if it is due sometimes a week later, you say, I've got some time, I can get it done. And that is possibly the worst thing you can do for yourself, because it doesn't help anyone, the situation, nor yourself. You're not giving the project 150%. You're not giving yourself enough time, and you're putting pressure on yourself if you let the time go. I used to be a major procrastinator, especially in university, because you knew that assignment was due next month, so I would not even look at the questions, and then 2 days before I'm like cramming and trying to find information. And yes, we made it through, but that level of pressure is just not good for the brain, for the heart, for the body, not at all. But when you're in the work environment, I don't think it's possible to stress your body that much, because deadlines are kind of the name of the game. So if you're always doing things last minute, it is not going to work in your favor, and you are going to be a very angry individual. The 6th step you want to take is you want to stop multitasking. Now, women, we have that as a weakness. I can do 10,000 things all at once and think that I am just like Superwoman. But trust me, when you're doing too many things at one time, you're not giving your project or the task at hand your undivided attention, and it is going to impact negatively on your output. So just giving a concentrated amount of time specifically on a task at hand is far more beneficial than spreading yourself so thin that you're not giving yourself the opportunity to just think on one thing. So my problem is that I'm on my phone, I'm talking to someone, I'm doing the project, and I'm doing all sorts of things. Even replying to emails is a form of multitasking while you're working on a project, and it's not good for you. So try and limit your multitasking and try and focus your mind on a task at a time. I also find it really relieves me from stress when I'm working systematically as opposed to all over the place, and it is beneficial when you set tasks and you just focus on that. The final step is to review the tasks that you have compiled, and there are going to be some things that you may not have completed, and then you can carry over to the next day. So in your planning for the next day, you already know that those are the things that have carried over from the previous day that you need to take care of. Or sometimes with certain tasks, especially in the corporate environment, it can take more than just one day to complete a task. So you will have things carrying over because there's decisions to be made, there's meetings, there's maybe approvals that need to be done. So working, for me, what helps me a lot is I generated a workflow document, and I update my workflow document regularly. I literally work off a workflow document, and everything I need to say or do, or whether it's my contact list, my supplier list, my stakeholder list, everything, my whole life is on that workflow document. And it becomes easier because I can open it up on my phone because it's on Excel. I can open it up wherever I am and just see how my projects are performing and how far I am in terms of my turnaround time and my deadline. So what I like to do is I put a first deadline and then I put a final deadline, which always helps me. And I treat my first deadline as if it's the final deadline. So when I get to that, then I do some fine tuning, and then I'm ready to rock life when it is due. Look, it's not easy to do it like that every single day, and it's not easy to always manage tasks like that. But if you can do it for the majority of the work that you do, you will have made your life far, far less stressful than just tackling things head on day by day as it comes. But they always say perfect planning and execution is key in your project management, in managing your time. And the more planned you are and the more prepared you are, the less likely you are of making a mistake. Use your mornings to really, go within yourself and tell yourself that you are worthy of completing your tasks. You are able, you are competent. Life is not getting you, you're getting life. And the more you put out positive energy, the better your tasks will be, because you are feeding it with positive vibes and positive energy. And just have a can-do attitude. If you keep saying, I don't think I'm going to get this done, or life is just so difficult, or I hate this, then you're shooting yourself in the foot, because you're putting negative energy on that. And how do you even expect that to flourish? How do you expect that to be something that you're really good at? So whatever you do, even if it's something that you hate, do it with a smile. I used to hate Afrikaans, like I hated it. And then I started changing my attitude. And when I changed my attitude, I got an A for it, and I even did it in university. So there's truth to that. It's very difficult to do, but there is truth to that. And you just have to tell your mind that you are in control, and it's not the other way around. And no matter what, you will get it done, and you'll get it done effectively, efficiently, and to the best of your ability. And you will do it like no one else could, because there's only one you. And if we all had tasks to do, what makes you unique, what makes you different? And that answer is that you can put your own flavor to it. You can put your own zhuzhness to it. So that's what's so wonderful about it. I mean, your work and my work will never be the same, because we do it the way we do it, our unique way of doing it. So I wish you all the best in your management of your tasks, and I know that you will get it done. If you want to know more about how I do my project management workflow documents, or anything else, please do comment below, like this video, and let me know what you thought. Subscribe to this page, be a part of our royal family. I vlog every Monday and every Thursday. Mondays are wisdom videos, and Thursdays are all things beauty related at 6 p.m. South African time. So until the next video, keep it royal, and I'll catch you on the next one.